Dude, I got it. I got like I was synced up then. It was awesome. Alright, so do you want to do intros while I set up the overlay?
Alright, Joel, take it away.
Alright, Tupacalypse is the blue Protoss on the far right, and bioboyAT is the white Zerg on the far left. So far, nothing is bugged out, all of the larvae are chilling with the hatchery, he's building a drone, and I am so happy this is normal.
And Joel is in like an alternate universe again, because he's watching different players. It's CA, dude. It's not Tupac, unless I'm crazy.
Wait, what?
Am I crazy?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Caucasian
it is
Asian.
CA.
Yeah, I think
Unless
he
like
said
you've get
Tupacalypse.
bugged into a different replay entirely.
Wow, dude, Joel is so bugged. It's like different players now. Holy shit!
That would have been fantastic.
And
I'm so glad I let you do the intro.
so just confirming for people, I turned the quality down so that people with bad internet could watch. So I think you should get better internet so we can all watch in 960p. Because apparently 960 is just what I ended up with. Anyway, so we're actually going to see a Forge FE, and it looks like he might actually wall semi-correctly. Maybe the probe's kind of... Yeah, I mean, it's... When I say correctly, I mean he's not doing it right, but it's good enough. Like, I'm happy enough with that Forge placement.
And also, isn't CA supposed to be pretty good as well, right? Isn't he like B?
B minus? I think he got B minus in the TSL 2 ladder, I think.
Alright.
Something like that. Like, I don't think right now he wouldn't be a B minus player, but I don't think there actually are B minuses in IC Cup anymore. I think everyone gets to like C minus and stat resets just nerf like Smurf D players. Or I assume so anyway.
Living the dream.
Because I'm pretty sure like half the games I play at like the D to C level are like super Gosus, and the other half are like super noobs. There's no like in between. It's like I'm either getting raped or I'm like raping someone.
Yeah. Well, see, you are the one in between guy, Keontae. That's you.
Just the
You're
one
like
guy.
the guy that everybody looks for. Yeah. They want to play you because you're the in between.
Alright, so that was a 12 hatch, right? I actually wasn't looking, but I mean, it looks like a 12 hatch. Because there is a
Welcome
hatchery
to
down.
every single one of my Brood War casts. That was a 12 hatch, right? I wasn't looking.
Right.
See, now you know, man. It's like, it's not because I'm bad. You just never look at what the Zerg's doing. Because, you know, fuck what the Zerg is doing.
Yeah, I mean, the Zerg, like, the early game for, like, every Zerg ZVP ever, apart from games that, like, I don't know, Hyuk plays, is, like, make hatcheries, make a spawning pool at some point, make more hatcheries, make drones, make hatcheries, maybe a spire if you're really lucky, hatcheries. Or you just, like, be a douchebag and, like, make hydras off 2 hatcheries. But...
By the way, was CA that guy that, like, wore,
Yes.
Hazelie's shorts and,
Yeah,
like, did
yeah.
K-pop dancing in that video? Is that him?
Yep.
Okay, just making sure. I thought it was him, but I wasn't
He just
100%
wanted to
sure.
shame him on stream.
Yeah, yeah. That too. Just checking.
I like his cannon placement here. He's got room to put like an extra row of cannons because Hydrobusts are fairly popular on this map. So having that extra, like, you know, this is basically what Jangby does. You know, have room for like an extra row of cannons that you can just throw straight in. And that's pretty much how he survived those Hydrobusts, was like having that really good cannon placement.
He didn't check the back minerals though, so he could be getting his back mined out and about to die, and he would have absolutely no idea. The only thing that's telling him otherwise is the scouting probe that's showing that there's not that many Zerglings being made.
But there is...
Getting run by!
This is what's wrong with this wall, is the fact that it doesn't actually wall anything off. But
said
apart
it
from
was
that,
correct.
it's a great... Well, I mean, it walls between the Forge and the Gateway, so I mean...
You're a sham.
Technically, it's fine, but realistically it's not.
Realistically, he's about to lose his core.
At least
Yeah,
he's got the Stargate up, so I mean, even if he does lose the core there, it kind of doesn't matter that much. I mean, it vaguely matters. Yeah, it does matter. Okay, it does matter. Fine.
Yeah,
It would be
kinda
fucking
close.
awful. He's actually managed to take out a Zealot there as well.
Those are some really low health Zerglings now though. I thought this would do a lot more damage. I don't think he picked a good engagement there to take on the Zealots.
Look at all the mining time that's been lost here. I mean, he literally pulled off all of his probes, and they like went back to mine all in like 2 patches.
Yeah, it's true, it's true.
Considering it was only 7 Zerglings, like it wasn't a significant number really. Like it was a little more than you normally make, but it wasn't like an all in or anything like that. It was just harass, and I think it's done its job. And once again, he's getting the early Evo chamber, so I guess he really wants to get +3 attack to make up for last game. When
it's not making up for it when you had it like 8 times in the last game. He's going straight for Carapace.
Who is the commentator that sounds like a man, lol? I'm guessing that's Sale, right?
Yeah, almost certainly. The rest of us all sound like children.
Pretty much.
What? No, that can't be me. That has to be one of you.
So
people always say I sound like a little girl.
Who is... Okay, then... I'm really confused. Like, I'm not going to own up to being the one that sounds like a man.
That would be.
I think it's got to be you.
Me? Really? But my voice is pretty high.
I'm
really.
I'm like the girl, and Sir Jolt is like, I don't know.
He's Irish.
An L.
Yeah, he's Irish.
Yeah. So 4 hatcheries, and like a pretty early Hydra Den leads me to think this is gonna be like a mid-game lurker play. Maybe like that's
apparently you sound like Seth Rogen, by the way. Just wanted to throw that out there. Keontae.
I don't think my voice is that gravelly. Like Seth
Oh,
Rogen.
that someone has referred to me as the posh guy.
The posh guy.
Thanks a bundle, chat.
No, dude, that's good, man. You've got the high-class accent.
He's getting a second Evo at his third as well, so he really does like his upgrades. And I think that they're really quite efficient in CVP, especially if you can shut down an early +1.
3 zealots in the third.
It's actually going to do a lot of damage. There's no lings and a single sunken colony that isn't really going to do much.
Corsair's also killing Overlords still in the natural, so he can't bring the Hydras down.
Oh wow,
But,
sick!
ooh, nice.
Sick drill. But there's still
all these
2
drones
zealots. So, bioboyAT. bioboyAT.
Yeah, dude.
Can we call him Borat?
What?
Borat? Like
Yeah.
bioboyAT?
Well, I mean, he's Austrian, right? That's like close enough to, where was it? Kazakhstan?
Kazakhstan.
They're like the same place.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, like what? Europe?
Wait a minute. Did you just say Austria and Kazakhstan are pretty much the same place?
Pretty much. I mean, like, you think about it.
Are you denying this, Sir Joel? Mr. Oh, look at me, I can make probes from extractors. Dude.
Okay, I'll admit, in the last hour or so, I've been somewhat unreliable, but I'm pretty sure Austria and Kazakhstan are not the same place.
These Corsairs are doing a lot of
that.
work. He's actually managed to, like, pretty much herd all of the overlords into the natural. Like, he's playing, like, overlord herder. Is there a UMS which where you horde overlord, like you herd overlords with Corsairs?
Overlord farmer, overlord herder.
I would play the shit out of that. That'd be awesome.
You have just like a sheepdog corsair that you send out, and
Yeah.
it just like rounds up the overlords. That actually sounds
wait,
awesome.
Dude,
I'm having a flashback to when I was 12. There's in the original StarCraft, there's a Firebats herding Zerglings UMS.
Oh, yes!
It actually is.
Yeah, I remember that.
Man, you're so right. I was gonna say, I thought you were gonna say like, oh, I had flashbacks to my childhood when I was a sheepdog. I was gonna say, oh, okay.
Those are really different things. Chef says it's called cowboy bats.
Nice.
He's getting melee upgrades, so I assume it's going to be a fairly heavy lurkerling style here.
Oh man, the DT is going down to the third, and there's no overlords down there. The overlords are sending all the overlords away. Oh shit.
Oh, those overlord herders are fantastic.
Look at them doing their job so well.
They're with the pie.
Oh, does he know? Is he bringing them
He's
back?
getting a spore,
No,
yeah.
he's sending them back to the
No.
natural.
He's getting a spore though.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, he sees it straight away.
Wow,
sick
reaction.
I'm quite impressed with BioBoy. He's quite a talented player, I think. Well, I mean, talented.
Well, we were told to expect that from the thread.
Yeah, I think he's doing a pretty good job here. Yeah, responding to this threat.
Bottom right.
Not yet. He's actually trying to wall this off, PVT style. Somebody needs to tell him that Zerglings can actually run through pylons.
Yeah, you don't want to make it tight though. Like if you put a gateway there, it's tight, but then you can't get probes in.
But I guess he was so busy
not
not playing his games that nobody told him that you can't wall off Zerglings.
I'm really glad that Sale can give us insight into things terrible players do.
Oh wow!
I don't play at all, so I don't know.
Way to BM Keontae. Keontae's hurt now.
Yeah, I'm
Keontae,
quite.
go angry Australian mode, like Hulk smash Surge ult or
Yeah.
something.
Hey, I didn't know.
Australian smash him.
Dude,
Keontae
you,
doesn't know things
I
terrible
can't-
players do.
I can't hold. Yeah, exactly. We need your insight for that, Sal.
Whatever.
But and once again, so bioboy has his large lurkerling army. We'll have to see where he wants to suicide at this time. And it looks like he has seen the
He's
single
expanding to
pylon.
the 6 o'clock.
He saw the single pylon with a couple of cannons and sent all of his zerglings.
Right, it's all cancelled.
Yeah, I think Tupac now is kind of in a horrible position.
Well,
That's
I
like
mean,
the worst thing when you're like
I mean,
about to
Tupac-
make your...
Tupac probably
Tupac-
is in a horrible position,
He's
but
in a
he's not
position, It's
playing.
a different game.
We're just CaucasianAsian, not Tupac.
Oh shit, yeah, damn.
Tupac's in a horrible position. Yeah, we know. We know. Not really related, but we know.
He's in a horrible position in life, alright? That's what I was trying to say.
Wow.
Brutal.
Estonia is not that bad.
Let's be honest, it kind of is. So the
But, okay,
the Overlord herders are back into their business. They're actually accidentally killing the Overlords instead of hurting them. So I think CaucasianAsian needs to work on his hurting skills just a little bit to try and get these Overlords into position without actually hurting them so much.
yeah, CA's mining out the back minerals at the top right to try and take that regular third. But see, the thing is, if you look at his money, like his money's really high, and that's not even his fault because he tried to take his third base at the bottom right, but that got cancelled. So he didn't have the infrastructure to actually spend all his money anymore. And now he's just got a really delayed third and a lot of money he can't spend, and it's just like it feels really horrible.
Yeah. Like,
It's
I feel like
you know you have too much money and you want to spend it, but you just can't. There's like nothing you can actually do about it. So
we
it's
need
like
to I used to just drop more gateways. I think when your third get cancelled like that, you should just drop a few more gateways and do like a timing / all in.
yeah.
Worrying
Well,
is
but
that
that's the
he's got
thing. Like if you don't
multiple-
want to, yeah, you can do you can turn it into like a 2-base all in. But if you don't want to all in, you just want to play the long game, then it's just like really awkward time there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has Raft to Templar and he doesn't have the energy upgrade either. And it's not like he hasn't had the money. He's been sitting on the gas on and off, for an age, but he's just got Templar wandering about.
Well, the thing about this is that, like, let's just say, okay, so you have a fair few Templar because you made them, and you know that mechanically you're only going to get a certain number of storms off each battle. At some point, it's not worth it to get that upgrade. You're like, well, I'm really only going to get like 2 or 3 storms off in a battle or whatever before, you know, I can't storm anymore and I have to macro or whatever. So
Dude.
why not just not bother? I'd be like, well, I've got these Templar, it's all good, whatever.
That's why I always
uh,
say you should never have like more than 5 or 6 Templars in your army ever.
Because you just can't use them. Like,
Yeah.
at that point, you
will
should just be
never use
making
them.
Archons, because Archons are fucking awesome.
But the energy upgrade is good though, because
Yeah.
like then you can just get an extra Archon instead. But,
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I actually like when I was like D level D plus, my composition in PvZ was only Zealots and Templar. So I have like 12 High Templar in my army. And the thing is also, I would be one of those guys that like I wouldn't storm unless I could kill at least like 6 units. You know, it'd be like I was playing an RPG or something, and it's like, oh, you know, I want to save my items or whatever. You know, you don't want to
God.
use a health potion if you can't, like, you
Yeah.
know when you're playing an RPG and you've only taken like 10 damage, but the health potion heals 20. You're like, well, I don't actually want to use this health potion until I've taken at least 20 damage because I'm not getting like the full effect.
And then you
so I was like that
and
with
then
my
you
storms.
die.
I'd be like, yeah, and then yeah, exactly.
You
And
die
I was like,
because
okay,
like you
I'm
didn't
not
get a
gonna
chance
storm
to use it or something.
until I can kill at least 6 Hydras with 1 storm. So I'd like just be sitting there watching the engagement, watching all my Zealots die, and then I'd have like 10 High Templar there, and he'd have all his Hydras left, but none of them would be clumped, and I just like lose all my units and be like, oh, well that didn't work.
So-
While you were having that impressive debate, all of the Corsairs got sniped by Scourge, like 6 of them.
And that's a lot of Zerglings.
There's a drop in the main though. There's a drop in the main. The Ultra Cannon's going down. Armor's not gonna finish.
Oh wow, that's a really bad upgrade to lose. Ultra armor upgrade is really quite significant in making Ultras the OP monsters that they are.
Especially against ults.
But he has managed to kind of disrupt mining at this third base fairly significantly, and despite losing that upgrade, I don't think it's going to hamper him all that much. We do know that he is quite adept at using Swarm and stuff. Does he have Swarm though? I don't see a Defile Mound anywhere.
I was gonna say, I thought you meant like, did he research Swarm? I was like, Yante, you get that default by default.
He doesn't actually have a Defiler Mound, so I guess he was banking on the Ultras fairly significantly, and hampering that is really kind of it's given CaucasianAsian like a second win in this game, but he's kind of just lacking stuff.
And the 5th base is now up for the Zerg, and he's being super cost efficient with these Zerglings. He sniped so many High Templar.
Yeah.
Like if you look at the Protoss army now, I see 2 High Templar, 3 High Templar now, a fresh one just coming out. So that's not really ideal.
And when you have like a mineral-only base, like you do on this map, Zerglings are pretty much just like, you may as well use them. They're like a resource.
Yep.
Because you just have so much money to spend. It's like, oh, I have minerals, I may as well just make Zerglings. Assuming that you have enough hatcheries to support it and still make your gas units, it's worthwhile to do whatever you can with Zerglings. Because fortunately it's not like an RPG and you're not like leveling up the enemy's hero or whatever.
Dude. It's like, oh, stop feeding that High Templar, man. You made too high level. High Templars, they're like the friggin' carries. What are those? What is it called? Like what do the mobile people call it? Oh man, I was playing
carry.
the other
It's
day.
carry,
It is just the carry, right?
Yeah.
Stop feeding their fucking carries, man. Freaking Zerglings. See, like, if this was a MOBA, those Zerglings would be like raging hardcore against the Lings.
Be like, dude, what the fuck?
He just succeeded in sniping the obs.
He'd be like, oh,
except one died.
GG AFK. It's over, man. We got a noob. By a noob, I mean like 7 noobs who keep suiciding. But it looks like he's actually gonna walk through a lurker field, and eventually he's gonna actually kill this bottom right base. But I mean, there really aren't that many drones there. I don't think he actually cares. And there is an extractor morphing, so we get to see if a probe pops out of this. I'm pretty excited. Do you think a probe's gonna pop out? I hope so.
I'm optimistic. The third base, but CA's third base is gone though. It's evaporated.
Oh, I missed that. Thanks.
Yeah, I missed it too. I look up there and there's 2 Zelds standing where the Nexus should be. I'm like, wait a minute, that's not a Nexus.
Quality observing. He's made a Southern Cross around. See the 6 o'clock base? That's a Southern Cross, like the star formation. Pretty much exactly.
It's a Southern Cross.
You don't. It's like it's like a star formation. You don't know what the Southern Cross is? Oh wait, it's a Southern Hemisphere thing. Okay, when you come to the Southern Hemisphere,
you Antipodeans are so strange.
Oh, I'm googling it right now.
Yeah, we all are.
it's like an Australian-y kind of thing.
Oh, you mean a crux? Of course. In the old world, we call them a crux.
A crux? What are you, Harry Potter? Jesus. Are you Harry Potter? I'm honestly curious.
Didn't you just say
it kind of sounds like him.
Yeah, a little bit.
You do not sound like Harry Potter.
Yeah, a little bit.
Definitely.
Yeah, I would buy it if they were like, oh, we're gonna cast it all as Harry Potter. Oh my god, Double Storm. I really wish Double Storm did more damage because it looks so cool.
Yeah, it does.
Because they're slightly out of sync and they just look awesome.
It affects a slightly bigger area, so I guess that's something.
Yeah, vaguely. It just looks cool. Should just do a whole game where every storm you do is a double storm, just to like freak out your opponent. They're like, hang on.
Dude, Queens.
What? Oh shit! He really doesn't like important units. Like bioboy, like his whole like MO is like take out the important units. Like in the 2-part games, it was just kill the observers. In this game, it's kill the Templar, and he's playing kill the Templar.
I like this little wall in that CA's made though, the top right, it's pretty cute.
He's just gone up to like...
The problem is it dies to a single Defiler. Like that's the issue.
He's getting High Templar there though, so that'll be something.
He does have a fairly significant armor here. Yeah, he should be... Maybe he'll just
mass and snare.
Maybe? It looks like the amount... It definitely has to be Broodling, yeah.
Yeah.
But CaucasianAsian is
Sees
moving
the
in.
Queens just before it gets sniped.
Really good storms, actually. Holy shit. Those ultras just like evaporated.
You
Yeah,
should
so
really just
bulky.
ensnare with at least one of these. Like, there's no reason not
Absolute.
to.
Yeah.
Even just to slow him down until he can brooding everything.
I think he wants to look super pro though. Like it's gonna
Of
look
course
so
he does.
pro if you like broodlings like all the Templar at once. Problem is they're all gonna be Archons by that time. And can you broodling
Yeah.
Archons?
No, you can't.
No, you
They're not
can't.
technically.
You can do it on Dragoon, so that'll be okay.
And you can do
Oh, yeah.
DTs as well.
Yeah.
Wait, can you do it on Dragoons? You sure?
Yeah,
I
you
think
can.
so. Here we go. No, it's in snare. Alright.
Ensnare!
And-
Yeah!
Okay, he just double ensnared the place that he ensnared. Alright, fair enough.
Beautiful.
Double the
You
slow.
got the
Snare
CP.
is-
I would give him that.
So,
Wow. This is like a meat grinder. But finally,
Snare's the best.
look at that ensnared Dragoon. Ensnared Dragoon's just like, dude, I give up.
He's like, he just did the GG AFK thing.
Yeah.
Like, well, I'm boned.
Fuck these Zerglings, man. Like, blame
Yeah,
the
they said
feeders
their
on the other
carries-
team.
Their team's carries are too strong now. They got freaking Archons, man.
Yeah, it looks like bioboy's managed to retake the bottom right base here, and transferring a fair few drones over as well. Also transferring ultras as well. I guess
Kinda keep
look
that
at the
CA
tusks
has
of the
fully
ultras,
blocked
right?
in.
Like they must be pretty good at mining. Like if you actually put them to mining, like they would like take the whole like stack and just be like, okay, done. Just like a mine 1500 minerals instantly.
What are you talking about?
An ultra
Yeah.
mining. Like
Oh.
look at its tusks, right? It could pick up the whole
Yeah.
mineral stack. Like why don't you just get a single ultra to mine out a whole base in like 10 seconds?
You see, this is the line of thought that has led to the abomination known as mules in StarCraft 2. See, Dustin Browder was probably watching these ultras. He's like, hey, wouldn't it be fucking cool if we made a unit that mines super fast? And now look what you've done. Now look what happened.
sorry.
Alright?
I apologize.
God, Calpe.
Okay, Tupac has sent, or Tupac, CA has sent 4 zealots up to snipe the top left. But yeah, there's 6 Zerglings catching it. I don't think it's gonna make a much difference.
The upgrade's definitely in bioboy's favor right now. Has 3-3 against the only two armors, 2 side blades. No shield upgrades. I think it's a mistake. When you get this late in a PvZ, I think shield upgrades are really important. And Broodling! He Broodlinged! Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh,
Broodling.
the range on Broodling is ridiculous. It's fantastic.
Kill them all! Kill them all! Haha.
I was gonna get another one.
I'm not sure if it's worth losing the queens for it.
You're basically trading minerals for gas, because queens are 100, 100. And
Yeah,
the
but you're
Templars
also
are 50,
trading-
150.
You're also trading time because Broodling costs 150 mana, and if you have that supply tied up in queens for long enough to generate the extra mana.
So it looks like
Man, stop being so
CaucasianAsian's
fucking smart.
coming up to kill this top
I don't
left
even play
base.
Broodling.
Is it just me, or has it felt like bioboy literally hasn't attacked all game?
He didn't need to. He just wanted to build queens.
He's playing ZVP like I play PVZ, man. It's all good.
So he's going to lose another base here. It doesn't really matter though. He's still got fairly significant mining going on, so he doesn't really care. In the meantime, he's getting gifted a free army to kill here, so that's always nice.
Ensnare it, ensnare it, ensnare it. Do it.
He's in
He should ensnare the observer, and then micro lurkers around away from the observer while it tries to keep up. And in comes the Queen Defiler Scourge army to take care of this base, and
I never thought I'd hear someone say that.
the ensnare going out again.
By the way, I like these cannons in the main base of the Protoss. Helping defend against like super annoying link drops and whatnot. Oh, that's a sick
Oh, that
ensnare.
ensnare is so good.
Yeah, it really does make it hard to position a toss army, especially when the swarms go down.
At the same time, it's not like he threw anything but like 4
It's
Zerglings out
kind
after
of it's kind of
ensnare.
weird. It doesn't seem well played, to be honest. Considering you can make a queen once you know you get the hive, like the queen's nest anyway, and ensnare comes with queens, right? So why not?
No.
Doesn't it?
Parasite comes with queens.
Parasite does.
Oh,
Yeah, Yes,
You have to-
absolutely.
But it looks like this wall is actually working out fairly well. Because,
Honestly, though, to get one queen for Parasite wouldn't even be bad, because in PvZ you generally keep
Parasite's
your
great.
army together. So if you Parasite an Archon, like that Archon will be with the Protoss army. It's just like you just get map packs on the Protoss army if you get one queen.
so right now,
Bioboy-
CaucasianAsian is trying to see if he has worse GG timing than Tupac.
Oh,
I'd
brilliant
say
again.
no.
BioBoy just consumed.
GG!